Hello users, welcome to Apallax. This is r/twosentencerhorror. Enjoy. Daddy, Daddy! I hear a scream, a smile forming on my face. As we drove away with the little girl, we saw the father nodding at us with the money in his hand. I watched from above as the medical team stood in a painful silence around the bed. My mother, delirious after childbirth, was still holding me as my dad whispered, "Please, don't tell her yet. Let her have a few more minutes." I smiled one night as I put my ear to the door and heard my daughter's voice quietly singing, but when I peeked through the crack, I saw a tape recorder on her empty bed and the window open. She felt like she had butterflies in her stomach. Technically though, they were only a species of brine fly and they had actually been reproducing and metamorphosing in the fluid between her organs. Click here to know what you will look like seconds before you're dead. Opening webcam. I want my wife to die so I can be happy again. Hell is getting lonely. I breathed a sigh of relief today as it hit me that I was finally free of my abusive husband. It was then that I heard the sounds of tormented screams and a voice from behind me said, "Suicide is a sin, you know." I cowered in the corner, holding up across at the monster. She bent down, and with a wide predatory grin, she said, "It doesn't work if you don't believe." When he called me into the restroom at the airport, I thought that he was up for some fun. Turns out that all he needed was help getting rid of the body in there with him. When I dropped my food on the floor, it started to crawl away. I picked up the small boy and proceeded to continue to eat my dinner. After I finished my suicide note, I got on the stool and put the rope around my neck. With tears in my eyes, I looked at my father, who smiled as he put his foot against the stool to push it away from under me. They say dying in our sleep is painless, and I won't ruin that notion for them. I'm just thankful most people can see those steaming crawl atop their loved ones and strangle their last breath from them. My strange uncle always told me, if you wait by the river long enough, you'll see the lifeless bodies of your greatest enemies float by. I always brushed it off until one day I saw my dad's corpse floating in the river, closely followed by the local priest. "We are going to have fun tonight," he said. I wish I had noticed the pill he slipped into my drink. I gagged as the cooked flesh of my friends hit my tongue. I keep telling my mom that they taste better raw, but she never listens to me. "Damn these costs! Don't they know it's my day off?" I shouted, turning off my phone. When I turned it back on, I had a dozen urgent voicemails, the last ones telling me it was too late and that I needed to come to identify the kids' bodies. Fevers are actually a good thing, which our bodies trigger deliberately during infection to help kill parasites and germs. Once we learned the Earth was a living entity, the phenomenon of global warming became all too relatable. Only to the Earth, we were the germs. The natural thing to do when you see a ghost is to run away. Please don't. I've been alone for 500 years. My heart sank as I watched the footage on my security camera, which had recorded the man who killed my son. I had no idea my sleepwalking has gotten this bad. 3 weeks ago, humanity was amazed by the news that the Scarab picked up seismic waves on the moon. That amazement was replaced with horror when everyone saw something hatch from the moon. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe to watch more of this. This is Apallax. Stay tuned.